I found my boss's OnlyFans while looking for my wife's. I thought my wife was hiding something online. But what I found was my boss in ways I never wanted to see. My name is Taha. I'm 31. Married. Stable job. Normal life. Or at least I thought it was normal until one night changed everything. My wife's name is Mina. We've been married 3 years. She's beautiful, smart, confident, but lately, she's been distant. Always on her phone, screen tilted away, laughing at messages she wouldn't explain. I tried not to snoop. I wanted to trust her, but one day, she left her phone on the couch, and I saw a notification pop up, new subscriber alert. From OnlyFans. I didn't even know she had an account. My heart dropped. I didn't open her phone. I respected her privacy, but that night, I couldn't sleep. Why would she be on that site? Is she watching someone? Or is she posting? I didn't want to accuse her without proof. So I created a burner account. No name, no photo, just curiosity. I searched for her name. Nothing. I searched nicknames I heard her use. Still nothing. But then I saw something that made my stomach flip. There was a profile called Boss Man Exclusive. The username didn't mean much at first. Until I clicked it and saw his face. My boss, Mr. Faraz, CEO of the marketing firm I work for, married, father of 2, respected. Posting pictures, videos, everything. And not just that, people were commenting, sending tips, flirting. He was responding. Smiling, posing, wearing expensive watches, and nothing else. I stared at the screen in absolute shock. This was the man who just gave a speech on corporate integrity 2 days ago, and I had found him only because I was looking for my wife. I backed out of the page, sat there in disbelief. I didn't find what I came for, but I found something that could destroy his entire life. For the next few days, I couldn't focus at work. I kept seeing his face. Not the boss I knew, but the man I saw online. Every time he called me in for a meeting, I flinched. Every time he smiled, I wondered if he knew I knew. But here's where it got worse. One night, I went back to OnlyFans, not to look at him, but to keep digging. I was obsessed now with the truth. I searched the comments on his posts, looking for usernames I might recognize, and then I saw one at M1NA_LUV. That's her. That's Mina. I clicked the profile. Her profile was locked, private, but she was subscribed to him. And tipping him. Every comment said things like, "You're so confident, love it. Wish I could meet you in person. You're so much better than my husband." My heart sank. She wasn't just watching, she was interacting. And the name? It wasn't subtle. She wanted to be found. Or maybe she didn't care anymore. I didn't sleep that night. I just lay there, listening to her breathing beside me, wondering who she really was. The next day, I stayed home from work, told them I was sick. Then I did something I'm not proud of. I logged into her laptop, same password she always used. Her name and my birthday. I opened her browser, checked the tabs. Nothing suspicious. Then I checked her email. She had a second inbox inside. Dozens of receipts. OnlyFans payments, messages, tips, flirty DMs, and one message that crushed me. It was a reply from Boss Man Exclusive himself. Faraz. To her. "You're sweet. Thanks for the support. You should come to my event next month, VIP clients only. I'd love to see you in person." She replied, "I'll be there, don't worry." My husband's clueless. My hands went cold. That wasn't just casual watching. That was planning. I closed the laptop, put it back exactly how it was, then sat on the couch for 2 full hours trying not to scream. That night, I looked at her differently. She smiled at me, asked if I wanted tea. I said no. But what I really wanted was answers. The next day, I went back to work. Faraz called me in. Routine check-in. Nothing unusual. Except now, I knew what he did after office hours. I stared at him, wondering if he recognized my name on his subscriber list. If he knew that his top fan was my wife. I kept quiet for now because I needed to know one last thing. Was it just flirting? Or was something more happening? I went back into her inbox and found a calendar invite. Private dinner, Friday 8 p.m. location. Faraz's penthouse. I stared at it until my eyes blurred. That's when I made my choice. I was going to go there. I was going to see it for myself. And I was going to find out just how far my wife had gone behind my back. I knew what I had to do. I wasn't going to sit back and let them both fool me in silence. That dinner at his penthouse? I was going, but not as a guest, not as a husband who had finally woken up. I waited until Friday night. Mina got dressed. Lipstick, curls, perfume she wore. Only on anniversaries. Going out with Zara, she said. Girls' night, I just nodded, didn't even blink. Have fun. The moment she walked out, I followed, kept a distance. She had no idea I was behind. She took a cab. I took my car. Stayed back just enough to see where she went. My hands shook as the building came into view. High-end, gated, private, Faraz's place. I parked nearby. Watched her walk through the gate like she'd done it before. The security didn't stop her. She gave her name and they let her up. Like she belonged there. I waited 10 minutes, then drove off. But I wasn't done. I went home. Sat on the couch. Thought about every smile she gave me that wasn't real. Every kiss that had someone else behind it. I didn't cry. I didn't scream. I started planning. First, I downloaded every receipt, every message, every comment she left on Faraz's page. Then I screen recorded his content. His replies to her. Her replies to him. Everything. By morning, I had a folder titled Double Life. She came home around 3 a.m. Shoes in her hand. Hair messy. Lipstick gone. Hey, she whispered, you're still up? Couldn't sleep. She kissed my head, went straight to the bathroom. I didn't follow. Didn't ask questions, but my heart was no longer blind. I needed to confront one of them. And I chose Faraz first. I went into work early Monday. Requested a private meeting. He smiled, thinking it was business. Taha, what's up? I found something important. He froze when I pulled out the USB. What's that? Your page. And your messages with Mina. He went pale. Listen. I don't know what this is. Don't lie. I know everything. I saw the receipts, the DMs, the invite to your penthouse. He stood up. You need to calm down. No, you need to understand I'm not afraid of you. His voice dropped. Stern. Low. If you go public with this, you'll lose your job. Should deny it, and this company? It'll protect me. I looked him straight in the eye. I'm not here to destroy you, yet. I just wanted you to know, I'm not stupid. And if this continues, I will ruin you. He stared at me, for a long time. Then finally said, she came to me first. That hit me harder than anything else. What? She messaged me. Said she was a fan. Said she was married, but bored. She sent the first tip. The first message. The first invite. My stomach turned. I didn't want to believe it, but the receipts were all there. You still entertained her. I didn't know she was your wife. Not until last week. I didn't know what to say. I left. Number. Threats. No yelling, just walked out with the weight of betrayal dragging behind me. That night, I didn't confront Mina. Not yet. I needed one more piece of the puzzle. One more reason to finally break. I waited until she was asleep. Then checked her laptop again. There it was. A photo album titled, For Him. Private, locked, but she used the same password as her email. Inside were pictures. Hundreds. Not just selfies, poses, lingerie, even videos. And one message thread that broke me completely. Faraz, you're amazing. Does your husband know? Mina. He has no idea. He thinks I'm still into him. That night I packed a bag. Just one. Laptop, clothes, USB. Left a note. I know everything. I saw everything. Don't call me. Don't find me. I walked out of the house I paid for, of the lies I believed, of the woman I no longer recognized. I moved into a small Airbnb. Blocked her number. Turned off all social media. And then I filed for divorce. She showed up twice. Once crying. Once screaming. I didn't answer the door. She begged me to talk. Said it wasn't serious. Said it was just fun. But I wasn't just broken. I was done, Faraz. I didn't expose him publicly, but I did leak his content anonymously. Sent it to a few clients. A few partners. A few shareholders, let's just say. The board had questions. 2 weeks later, Faraz took a sabbatical. Mina moved back to her parents, and me, I started over. Quietly, alone. People say ignorance is bliss, but I say truth is freedom, even if it burns. Asterisk. It's been 6 months since I walked away, since I packed my things, left my marriage, and said goodbye to the version of me that tolerated betrayal in silence. Mina reached out. Over and over, calls, emails, messages, all ignored. She begged for one meeting, just one, to explain, to cry, to twist the knife a little more. But I didn't go, because I didn't need closure. I needed distance. Faraz. He was forced to resign. The board launched an internal review. His face was quietly wiped off the company website. Rumors spread. Clients left. The company's stocks dipped. No one ever said why. But people guessed. They always do, and me, I found peace. Not right away, but slowly, I moved into a small apartment. No big TV, no queen-sized bed. Just space I could call my own. I went back to therapy. Told the whole story to someone who didn't judge. She said something powerful. You're not healing from love. You're healing from betrayal disguised as love. I started writing again. Something I hadn't done in years. Journals, essays, stories. Not for anyone else. Just for me. And one night, I published an anonymous post. A personal essay. I found my boss's OnlyFans while looking for my wife's. It went viral. Thousands of comments. People sharing their own stories. It wasn't just me. So many others had felt the same gut punch of deceit. People asked, did you ever forgive her? And the truth is, no. I forgave myself. For not seeing the signs, for doubting my gut, for staying too long. But her? She made her choice. One day, Mina sent a final message. It was short. I'm sorry. I lost you chasing something that didn't matter. You were the real thing. I just didn't realize it in time. I didn't reply. Not because I was angry, but because I didn't need her apology to move on. Faraz tried to start fresh. Rumor is he opened a wellness startup. It failed. Within months. Why? Because people remember. And trust once lost rarely returns. As for me, I changed industries, started freelance consulting, worked from home. No more office politics. No more fake smiles. Just honest work and peace. And then, one day, I met someone. Her name was Amal. She worked at a coffee shop where I used to write. She noticed I always sat in the corner. Always ordered the same thing. Always tipped well. One day, she brought me a free slice of cake. You look like someone who needs a little sweetness today. We talked. About books. About music. About her. She never pushed. Never asked for more than I could give. And somehow, that made me want to give her everything. Months passed. She never hid her phone. Never gave me reasons to question. She was light. Not the kind that blinds you, but the kind that warms. I told her my story. All of it. And she didn't flinch. She just held my hand and said, sometimes the universe has to break you to help you rebuild better. We're not rushing anything. No labels, no promises. Just honesty. And for me, that's everything. Looking back, it's not the betrayal that defines me. It's how I rose after it. How I refused to let bitterness win. Yes, I found my boss's OnlyFans while looking for my wife's. But in the end, I found myself. And maybe that was the best discovery of all.